Wait.
And
Warte, warte.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, we are live.
Hello everyone and welcome to Amul Live. We are going to show you today how to make chocolate brownies. I'm just going to check if our connection is working. Are we online?
Yeah, so guys, just let us know if everything is working, if y'all can hear us and see us, I guess.
I'm really looking forward to showing you how to make very simple, very easy chocolate brownies with our great Amul chocolate and Amul butter, and I'm telling you they taste amazing. So keep tuned and let's see if we can start.
Yeah, okay. So we seem to have a few people, so let's have a go.
Shall we wait for another few more people?
No, I think we are good. We have around 250 people, so let's go.
Okay, great. That sounds great. I'm Yellow Mehra, chef and owner of Fiesta Restaurant and Resort in Baga, Goa. And this is my son Kai.
Hi.
And we are going to show you how to make really easy, simple chocolate brownies today. And they taste simply amazing. I am going to show you, this is how they look. Very gooey, really nice.
Some nice fudgy chocolate brownies.
Yes. So let's start.
Yep, sure.
I'm going to go to another frame now, so you can have a look of all the ingredients that we have. I'll just give you a rundown fast. I'll just check if the screen is on.
Just give me a second.
Yeah. Kai is going to set the screen so that you can actually see the ingredients directly. So what we require is our butter. Now I've got two different types of butter over here. One is the regular Amul butter, which you can see right over here. Our regular Amul butter, sorry, I'm holding it wrong. The regular Amul butter, and that is 200 grams of regular butter.
Amul butter, yep.
And then we have got the Amul, the white butter, which we have used 80 grams of.
You can also just use Amul's unsalted butter as well.
We also had Amul unsalted butter. We were not able to get it because of the lockdown. Our supplier did not have it. So we have basically got the regular Amul butter and we've got the white butter, and we have a mix of that, 200 grams and 80 grams. We have heated it and melted it, as you can see, so that we can mix it nicely. Kai is going to heat that again now.
So I'll in fact mix both of them at this point. So it's 280 grams of butter.
And he's going to heat that. Now let's tell you about the chocolate. Now we have got over here, we need altogether 250 grams of chocolate. We have got the bitter chocolate by Amul, which is 75%.
1 second, people are saying they can't hear us.
1 minute, let's just check.
Um,
Can you hear us now? Hello?
so the audio should be working now.
Okay,
Can you all...
guys tell me if you can hear me, and then we'll continue.
Can't hear. Oh, yeah, just make that.
Hello, can you hear me?
Can you hear us now?
Can you hear us? If you can just let us know if we are audible, then we are good to go.
Yes, can hear. Okay.
Perfect.
Okay, just give me 1 second. I shall then.
Sorry. I hope we can continue with that.
Yep.
Yes.
So audio should be working now again. Sorry about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hear
Okay.
you. Yes.
So
Okay.
I'll just repeat again. We are going to make really nice chocolate brownies, and for that, in fact, I have the chocolate brownies right here, which we have prepared earlier. And I'm going to now now show you how it all goes together. As I had said earlier already, we have got 80 grams of the Amul
white butter.
We have got 200 grams of the regular Amul butter. We mix that and we heated that. In fact, it's just heating over here right now on our
behind
stove.
us.
Now, coming to the chocolate, we need altogether 250 grams of chocolate. Now, we have used the bitter chocolate by Amul, which has 75%.
And that is 100 grams of 75% bitter chocolate and 100 grams of the dark chocolate. And then the extra 50 grams is your favorite chocolate to go on top and mix in with the dough with nice big chunks.
Okay, and then I will continue here. We need
Demerara sugar. This is a dark Demerara sugar, which means that it contains a lot of molasses, which gives it a really nice caramelized taste. So that's 100 grams, right?
That's 100 grams,
yeah.
And 400 grams of your regular sugar.
Normal sugar, yes.
Then we have got 2 tablespoons of vanilla extract, and we have got 7 eggs, full eggs.
Yes.
Over here.
And that's 2 teaspoons.
2 teaspoons, yes. The third part is your flour, which is 130 grams. And then you've got cocoa powder, which is
80 grams.
80 grams.
And a small trick is I have some instant coffee over here. When you mix instant coffee or any kind of coffee with chocolate, it just really brings out the flavor.
Yeah. So now we're good to go. I hope you have got all the ingredients now, and we're going to start. The butter is heating, and then we're going to put in. Kai, are you going to put the chocolate?
People are asking if they can avoid eggs.
I really can't. In this dish, I can't avoid eggs. It's really, really important to have that because it has the binding. There are recipes that where you can use other ingredients and then you can avoid eggs. But in this recipe right now, it's not possible. But maybe at another stage, some other time, we'll definitely show you that.
Okay, so we are going to start off by adding both of our sugars. So we want to have a bittersweet, so around
Chocolates.
Our chocolate, sorry, yeah. We want to have around 60 to 70% of bittersweet. So I'm adding 55% of, which is a dark chocolate, Amul's 55% dark chocolate, and then Amul's bitter chocolate of 75% in equal proportions, which is 100 grams and 100 grams.
So Kai, I've got the butter over here already.
So the butter is boiling. However, we need to add about a third of our 80 grams of cocoa powder into it first. That seems to be about a third.
Can't wait, it tastes really, really nice.
And our instant coffee. So I'm just going to add a little bit of water. And this should...
Got our chocolates here.
This should dissolve relatively quick. Yeah, so you can see people are messaging here. So if you all have any questions for us, put them in the chat. We'll try and read them. Okay, so our instant coffee seems fine, so I'm going to put it in there.
Hi Radhika, you were asking about the flour. The flour is 130 grams, which goes in. And then we've got... Yes, let me know if you have any other questions. I'm going to answer them. We are continuing with this right now. The chocolate is in, the
instant coffee.
Instant coffee is in here, and some
about a third, yeah, a third of the cocoa powder. So the moment the butter starts to bubble, we are just going to add it in here. And let that sit for about a minute or two to melt all of the chocolate.
Okay, I'm just going to tell you again about the ingredients because Parna, simple. You need 180 grams of butter. I have used
280.
Yeah, sorry, 280 grams of
grams.
butter. I've used Amul butter, the regular one, 200 grams. And I've used 80 grams of the white butter. You can also substitute it by the regular unsalted butter, Amul butter that you get. And then we've added 1 tablespoon of instant coffee, and we've added the chocolate. The chocolate was 100 grams of
75% bitter.
75% and 100 grams of 55% bitter.
Because you want sort of a bittersweet, 60 to 70% approximately, depending on how you like your, well, how bitter you like your chocolate, I guess.
So we have heated the
butter.
And we have added it to the chocolate, so it melts really nice. And now we have got the 2 different types of sugars.
So I'm just going to slowly start and mix it in with the spoon so that everything is
Melting really nice.
in the butter and not trapped under some cocoa powder.
Let me just check the comments. There's some more comments. They said it's very low sound.
Okay, so I can.
As the voice is low, your son's voice is loud and clear. Okay, Kaiden, I'll just come closer to you.
Yeah. I'll increase the volume either way a bit.
So, yes.
Okay, so that's a bit louder now. Hopefully you can hear us
Hopefully
more.
you can hear now, yeah. So I'll just go through the ingredients again whilst this is melting. We have got the 180 grams of 200 grams of butter, both of them mixed. We have got the chocolate, 100 grams of the dark chocolate and 100 grams of the bitter chocolate. And then we've got half a teaspoon or 1 teaspoon of instant coffee. We have got granulated sugar, regular one, which is
400 grams.
400 grams and 100 grams of the
Dark Demerara sugar.
Demerara sugar. Then we've got 2
Teaspoons.
two teaspoons of vanilla essence.
essence.
And we have got 130 grams of flour. And we have got 80 grams of cocoa powder. And we've got 7 eggs.
So out of all of that, I have added 200 grams of the chocolate, which is 100 grams of each, 200 grams of our regular butter, 80 grams of our white butter that have been heated, and then the instant coffee and about a third of our cocoa powder. So this seems to be quite melted now, so I'm going to move to the hand mixer. Just going to scrape off some. Want to always get all of the chocolate. And yeah, happy chocolate day, I guess. Oops. Sorry about the audio.
So you need to mix this really, really well and until they kind of combine nicely.
Okay. Yes, do that.
Hi Rina, you said you were asking me if you heat the butter will it curdle. No, the butter is not going to curdle, Rina, if you heat it, unless you heat it to a point that it is too hot. So just melt it and let it bubble like 1 or 2 bubbles and then put it off immediately. It won't curdle.
So
Now,
yeah,
at,
our chocolate mixture is nice and glossy now, so I'm going to move on to the second part, which is the sugar and the eggs.
Voice is not audible. Okay, but that was because
Voice is not audible. If you can clarify, was that because of the hand mixer? Or can you all hear us now?
can you? I think now it should be more audible.
Yeah.
And yes, I'll introduce us again. I'm Yellow Mehra from Goa. I run a Fiesta Resort and restaurant in Baga Beach. And that's my son Kai. And we are going to show you how to make chocolate brownies. In fact, I have them right here. And it tastes amazing. So we have done the first part already. We're going to do the second part now.
Yep. So second part is really simple, just all the sugars. So 400 grams of your regular white sugar, then 100 grams of dark demerara sugar, which just sort of falls in there. Thank you. 2 teaspoons of vanilla essence, and our 7 eggs.
So now we've got everything combined nicely.
Yes.
And we need to mix this.
Correct. So we are just going to, well, mix it. So sadly, this, the longer you mix it, the better. So it has to become really nice and fluffy, sort of like a thick pancake batter, I guess. So lots of air, and that just helps it form.
Cool.
I apologize for the noise. Sadly, there's nothing you can do about that.
Take this and you can put the top view on maybe.
Ja, I will. Aber die sehen das ja schon. So, yeah. If y'all have any comments questions about either this dish or something else related to food, do let us know. People are asking for an egg substitute. Sadly, for this dish, there is no egg substitute. But there are definitely other very good brownie recipes from other chefs that do, which are eggless, which also taste great.
So we are mixing this whole thing, and our chocolate mixture is over here. Our mixture of sugar and egg is over here. Now, if you want to watch more of our recipes, go onto YouTube, and we've got a channel which is Hello Yellow, and we show a lot of lifestyle Goa videos which always have food in them. So if you like what we do, please log on to our YouTube channel and check our YouTube's out. Check out
our YouTube channel
out. So I'll continue mixing this.
Yeah. Rina is asking if the brownies are going to be gooey or sort of like a cake texture. We are aiming for a more gooey brownie. Just give me 1 second. So yeah, we are aiming for a more gooey brownie, and nice and a little bit fudgy, I guess. So it tastes really good if it's a little bit warm and with some ice cream.
So we are done with this, and we are done with the chocolate mixture.
Yeah. So now we're going to combine the two. This is always a very beautiful process. I'm in fact going to turn on the top camera only for it.
So that you can have a better
So yes, 7 eggs, and how many eggs? 7 eggs, yes.
Yeah, so Kai, if I'll pour this in.
And yeah. And if you could just scrape this out, thank you. And the beginning stage, which is your sugar and egg, the longer you mix it, the better. Obviously not too long, but generally the longer you mix it, the better. So about 10 minutes would be ideal. Yeah. Oops.
Okay, I hope you can hear me. I am now going to mix the flour, which is 130 grams of flour.
Yep.
And the remaining cocoa powder. So I'll mix this cocoa powder now over here.
And we don't need these anymore.
No, we don't. And I'm going to mix this into our chocolate mixture. Now, this actually is a process that you need to be a little bit more careful. You need to fold it in. If you can see, I'm folding the flour and cocoa mixture really nicely into our dough. Almost done with this one. And I'm adding more.
And whilst Mom does that, I'm going to open this chocolate. So this is for the chunks that we're going to add to it in the middle. So you want a really nice chocolate. I find a 55 is a nice compromise between bitter and sweet, just for something that everybody can eat. I'm personally more of a bitter person, and Mom likes sweeter. So
I like the sweet chocolate more, but we are doing chocolate brownies, so of course we need.
And you want a bit of a better chocolate because this is the one that you're actually going to like taste pieces of, I guess. So we are using Amul's India Twilight.
So I'm almost done with this. Our chocolate brownies are going to go into the oven in another 2 minutes. I've combined the flour and the cocoa mixture really well. And yes, now I'm waiting for Kai to add the chocolate pieces.
Yep, perfect, I will. So about 50 grams or more, depending on how much you like chocolate, to be completely honest.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just going to add that to it.
I'm going to mix this.
That has 125 grams. So yeah, perfect. Just over half. Oh yeah, that's exactly half. Perfect.
Yeah, perfect. Half the chocolate. Now I've got a dish over here, which we have greased. We've greased this dish and we've added a butter paper to it.
Yep. So we've added a sheet of baking paper, and we've put butter at the bottom so that it sticks, and we've left the baking paper on top here, so that once it's baked, you can just easily lift it out.
And I'm going to pour all that in. You can see the baking instructions.
Yep. So at the beginning, before we started just before we started the live stream, I set the oven to 180 degrees. Just the fan, I guess, or the...
Really tasty.
Yeah, just to the normal convection, is it?
Yeah, I
just
set the oven at, all the chocolate, at 180 degrees, and you want to put it on a little lower rack, not really in the middle, slightly lower, and you bake it for 20 minutes.
And then pop it out for 5 minutes, let it rest a bit, and then back in for another 15 minutes.
The oven for 15 minutes, and then you get a really nice gooey chocolate brownie.
Yep, and you can poke a stick into it to see if it's done. It's going to come out gooey, which means that it is nice and fudgy. Trust me, it's cooked. It's been there long enough in 180 degrees.
So these are the ready brownies. So now after 40 minutes, obviously we made that already earlier to show you. You can actually see the pieces of chocolate and a really nice gooey chocolate brownie. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more videos of us, please go onto YouTube and subscribe to our channel, Hello Yellow. We show a lot of dishes that we prepare and a lot about Goa. So I hope you enjoyed that, and
hope to see you
to Amul
on another live.
Thank you to Amul for giving us this opportunity, And thanks to all of you for being part of it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, and that's it. Thank you everybody for watching.
The recipe I'm going to write in the
comments. Yeah. Okay, in the comments of the video if y'all want a written version. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. That's it from us.